Hi everyone. I just got off work at Amazon and I got some good sleep. I got good sleep before work. So, man, where to put my headphones? Dang it. Okay, I need to find somewhere to put. First, let's set this up. I brought my big headphones. Workout. I'm on the elliptical. I'm just gonna do a 1-to-1 interval. That means half the time I'm gonna work hard and half the time I'm not. I'm gonna put in my age. The age, weight. I'm just gonna put what I was on. I don't know how much I was. I'm gonna put 263. Hi, Eve. Oh my gosh. I had a great time at work. Thanks to you and Nikki. Because, well, thanks to also the Quran. I spent the whole time, I spent probably 75, I probably spent 6 hours at work listening to beneficial stuff. But no, all of it wasn't beneficial. Anywho, I just finished work and I'm motivated by everything I've listened to and just motivated, period. So, yeah, I'm getting points right now because Nikki has on the Winners Challenge cardio, any cardio machine. So, I got good sleep yesterday night. Yesterday before work. This is my night. This is the time I go to sleep. So I just wanted to come get a quick cardio and live session in. But I'm feeling very happy today. I had so many conversations in my head at work and I came up with lots of ideas and I took notes. How are you doing? On the elliptical. I'm gonna have a very productive day. I'm sleepy, it's early, but you're up. I'm not sleepy. Let's see, when am I gonna sleep? I don't know. I need to go to the laundromat today. Let's see how many steps I have. Look at my steps for today. Can you see? Can you read how many I have for today? I have 7,446 steps. Thank you for the like. My goal is 12,000 steps a day. On Amazon days, simple. So I was at work when it turned midnight. So for many hours. Thank you for the other like. I don't really have any other things to say. I'm just gonna chat with whoever talks to me. I put the title Mieka versus Nikki, hardcore and disciplined. women. That is the goal. And I'm feeling like embodying both of those today. Even though I'm not going to do weights over there, maybe at home. Thank you for the other like. 3 likes. Yep, we're back to live streams, but not like before. I don't think we're gonna be doing 10 hours a week or 7 hours a week. We both need to do 2 hours minimum for this week. I've done 16 minutes so far on the other day. This one is probably gonna be, what time is it? This one's probably gonna be 45 minutes, God willing. That's my goal. 45 minutes live stream. Or maybe I should just make it 44 to make it an even hour. Doesn't matter. That's the goal. Plus I'm getting points for being on this elliptical. Oh, let me make it harder. We're gonna be disciplined today. Okay. So we're gonna do a 10 incline and a 2 resistance on the easy part. The easy part is the dips. I don't know what the peak will be, but we'll see in a minute. Okay. It is 5:56 a.m. Get up. Get up. But sleep is important. Rest is important. I'm gonna do a poll. Okay, I put a poll. Thank you for all the likes. The poll says, how many hours of sleep do you get on average? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 8, or 9 or more. Is the poll right in front of my face? While I'm looking in the camera, it's right in front of my face, right here. But that's fine. I'm gonna take my focus off. Oh, it's already off. Thank you for the other like. When you double tap the screen, it gives a like. Thank you. Thanks for voting on my poll. The first vote is 4 to 6 hours. I would say that's my vote too, is 4 to 6. It won't let me vote though. Yay! Jimmy Kimmel's back to his show. I don't even know what he said, but when I went to LA, I stayed a block away from a place that had a big protest of signs. I don't know if that's where his show is at or not, but yeah, I'm glad his show is back. Very good. You should be able to say stuff as long as you're not. I'm not even gonna say it here because YouTube is censorship too. So I'm not saying nothing else on that. Okay, so during the work periods, I'm doing, oops, go back to my workout. A 10 incline and a 7 resistance. I did go to work and I worked the entire shift. I think I was actually 19 minutes late because I waited to the last minute to do a YouTube video. Bad job, bad job. Today I'm gonna do that earlier, God willing. I'm trying not to be late at all, but I used paid time off, PTO, because I wanna see what my check looks like if I take no time off. But I did take off Sunday because I'm going to my cousin's funeral. So I did a shift cover. A shift cover is when you go into the day. Thank you for the like. You go into the day that you don't want to work and you click shift cover, and then it emails everybody that doesn't work on my shift to see if they want overtime. So someone took my shift. If they didn't take it within 48 hours, then I would have to have my shift. But they took it. A lot of people like overtime. And we have a raise. Amazon gave a raise. It starts with next week's shift, so people probably really want that. I don't get paid for that day. But I'm going to Oklahoma, God willing. I used to live with my aunt and uncle for a year, and this is their youngest son. And it's my closest cousins. I mean, that I know the best, because I live with them, and my mother is the 11th child from her parents, and my aunt, that this is her son, she's the 10th child. So my mother was really close to that sister, but she passed. And she's the same one that came with my mother to help take care of my family when I got in my car accident. But then she went home and passed away within like 3 months after coming to help me. So she passed, her husband passed, and now their youngest child passed. And my cousins, they have 2 more children. One is my exact age, and one is my brother's exact age. So my mother and her sister were pregnant with their first 2 kids at the same time. So needless to say, we're all very close. And I was very close because she had 3 sons and no daughters. So she got to have the girliness from her little sister's daughter, which is me. So yeah, cancer really runs hard in my family. My aunt passed of it, a different one. This one did too. And her son, that's 40. He's like 40 or 41. He's the one that passed like 2 weeks ago. I have an aunt, my mother's sister, and my mother's brother. Oh, two of her sisters. And out of all of her siblings, she had 10 siblings. Let me count who's. She only has one sister left. And then brothers. So the girls, I'm just saying stuff because you guys are not talking to me, so I'm just saying what's happening in my life. But my mother had, I'm gonna count the girls: Ruth, Verla, Lisa, Nelda, Jewel. So my grandmother had 6 girls. Um, only, only Ruth is not passed on. So my mother's had to see her siblings pass. And then boys, Warren, Clark, Lester, Laris. Okay, wait. Warren, Lester, Clark, Laris, and Walter. Those are her 5 brothers. Walter's alive, Clark's alive, Warren's alive, Lester is not, and Laris is not. I don't know what Lester passed of. So she's had to see 6 of her siblings pass. Hi, K-Mac. K-Mac's getting ready for work. Good job. Hey, good job. Good job to us that get up and go to work or go to school and get it done. Because we don't have to. I don't really have any topic. Both of my parents had 10 siblings each. Bum, 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 bum. Hardcore. Hardcore and discipline. I think my next book I'm gonna read is by Eric Thomas. He's like, he is in my top 5 favorite motivational people. He's also known as the hip hop preacher, which we do not have the same religion. Doesn't matter. But I think I want to read his book called You Owe You. You owe you. Like you owe it to yourself. Yeah. I think I'm gonna see if my stalker's calling me. Hold on a second. Okay, you guys, I need to know if you can still hear me, because this freaking dude called me all night. I'm not even kidding you. I wish I could screenshot it. Let me screenshot it. Let me show you, like, I am not even kidding. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you the screenshot, but I need you to tell me if you can hear me or not before I show you the screenshot. I'm going to show you how many times this man called me. And I don't know who it is, but I think it's an ex-customer of mine or a current customer of mine. That's my best guess. Because when this started like 5 years ago, or 4 years ago, it was a 913 number, and that's where I work. That's the area code where I work. So that's how I know it's someone nearby. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm not talking because I don't know if you guys can hear me because I got an interrupted call. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna show you the screenshot if it lets me. I might have to come out of the live. Hold on a second. Ooh. Just let me show the screenshot. Let me show the screenshot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come out and come back in and see if it'll let me show the screenshot I just took of this freaking weirdo. Don't go anywhere. Okay, great. The poll is still there. Thank you for the 2 people that voted. Let's see if the screenshot works. No. How do I? Oh, it's not letting me. So I think before I come on the live, the picture has to be there. I have to give her permission. Dang it. I'm not gonna start the live over just to show it. Let me see. Start a poll, start a Q&A. Okay, let me see. Oh, what was that? See, I could put other pictures there. That's me. But anyway, this dude called all night. All dang night. Yeah, he's the sick part is when I'm not even gonna go into it. Yeah, it's a long story, and part of it's my fault. I tried so hard to find out who it is, because what if it's someone that is coming to my shop currently? What if it's a current client? And then I was like, at the beginning, first of all, if it's a current client, I might like you back. Why are you doing this? Okay. Yeah, it's been so long. I'm not scared because they know where I work. They didn't do anything to me. And I just will have my trust in God anyway. But it's been 5 years, so, and they've stopped. They've stopped doing it. Remind me, if you're in my next live, I will show you the log. So just remember, it was like 6 o'clock that they called me, but they called me all night while I was at work, starting at 1 a.m. But I'm to blame for it too, because I used to answer the phone. Yeah, I'm very weird. I tried for like a year or two to get them to tell me who it was or to talk, and they wouldn't, because I wanted to know who it was so bad. Then they start texting. Then I would block the number and they would text from a different text because they're using fake numbers, like those fake text apps. That's the first time I was scared, is when they kept going, like, you're making a new phone number every second just to text me. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm pretty sure I know them, because how would they have, I have a New York phone number. Someone that thinks I'm amazing. Someone that thinks I'm a good time. And they would do it every morning at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. So I think I was part of their daily routine to call me first. I'm like, you're single. It's a man. You're single. I'm single. I think you know me. Why are you doing this? And I'm not judgmental. Like, I'm not going to go there on this channel because this is kind of a conservative channel, but I can understand being lonely. Yeah, so I don't know. But I won't ever answer that phone call again. God willing, I will not accidentally. And then at the beginning, I used to guess who it was. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. And that's why I think I know who it is, because if they would talk, I would know their voice. I felt flattered to be called every single morning for years, but they stopped. Probably because I don't answer that crap. Yeah, I would love to be liked that much by a man I'm actually with. You call me as soon as you wake up. It's so sweet. Don't call me though. Just text me. Good morning. Good morning. I know you're asleep. Going to work. Just wanted to say hi. Something like that. I like that. I don't need, I need attention, but just to know you're thinking about me is enough. That's my love. My love language is communication. And I want to know what's in your head. That's my love language. Um, ooh, yay. Ooh, who the heck? How? I'm sorry you're only getting 1 to 3 hours of sleep. That's not good. But I understand. Some people have sleep issues. Eric Thomas talks about sacrificing sleep to achieve your goals. He says you don't want it as much as you want sleep. I haven't listened to him in forever. He's very motivational. Him and David Goggins, some of my top two. I don't have any women. I don't have any women that I like listen to like that. Who is some good hardcore women besides us? That's what I want to be. That's my goal. I want to be that hardcore. She just worked at Amazon. She just did 3 hours in the gym. Plus she did the laundry. Plus she cooked dinner. Like, yeah. Plus she made 2 YouTubes and a live stream. Yeah, that's who I want to be. I want to be super hardcore disciplined. And they say, I don't know how she does it. I used to be really doing nothing. Man, I remember when I was married, even when I had little kids, I would always be on the computer. Always. That was terrible and neglectful. I like the Pop It game, but I've always been doing entrepreneurial stuff, always, from birth. Man, I gotta look on Amazon because my son will not get up. Like, the alarm is so loud. I'm gonna see if there's something you could shake the person awake. Because I feel like I gotta always be up or around when it's time for him to get up, which is when I should already be asleep. And he's grown. He's almost 18. He's a senior. He has so many latenesses. It's crazy. I know he's already got called to the assistant principal with the amount of times he's late, and he refuses to take the bus. If I was rich, I'd be bribing him. I already tried bribing him with $50 every Friday. That didn't work. I thought about trying 100. Then today at work, I was thinking, okay, he got a lot of friends. He has a lot of friends that they need their dreadlocks done. So I was gonna tell him, if you get to school every time, I'm gonna take on one of your clients. I'm gonna do one of your friends' hair, which is a value of $100. I don't care how old you are. Me doing your hair is a minimum of 100, and that's at this point in my life. But as I become more disciplined and hardcore, my time, I'm gonna value even more. Time is precious, very precious, but I need him not to get suspended because it goes to a call to the office, then it goes to in-school suspension, then it goes to out-of-school suspension. And every time you're late, I get two phone calls. I get a text at 10:30 a.m. I get a text and an email at like 3, and then I get a phone call at like 6. All for your one tardy or lateness. I'm like, oh, so annoying. And he works at McDonald's. Um, and sometimes on school nights, he's there till 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, it's ridiculous. But they get to school on time. I burned 230 calories, and I've had 0 calories since midnight started. Yesterday, I had one meal, one OMAD, under 100 carbs. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now, Nikki and I are supposed to do a food review, and thank you for all the likes. Nikki and I are gonna go to a restaurant this week. We went to a restaurant 2 weeks ago. I have to figure out how to edit it. I have to edit that and put it on here. We have some content that needs to be edited and put on here. I have probably 2 taste tests we did. And today, oh my gosh, at Amazon at 10 o'clock, I'm glad I just remembered that. They gave us, it's called Snack Attack. So we got to choose 2 food items on a table. And this month is like Latino Heritage Month, so it was all like Mexican or Latino candies. I got the caramel wafer thing. Did not eat it because I'm trying not to do sugar. But it's my favorite, so I got it. And then I got some weird looking thing. I was like, it's big. Nikki and I could have that for a taste test. That's why I got it. I'm doing under 100 carbs, so I can have sugar. I'm aiming for a smaller meal today because my last 2 days I had a lot of calories in my OMAD. But it's mostly because I feel like it was good calories though, because I had a lot of nuts. I'm probably gonna have a snack when I go home, but I don't want to. I want to go to sleep first because that's when I wake up. So as you guys are getting up, I'm going to sleep because I was up all night. Okay, so thank you for the people that voted. One person gets 1 to 3 hours of sleep on average. 2 people get 4 to 6 on average. And 1 person gets 7 to 8 on average. I would say for me personally, if you take the whole 7 days, I get 4 to 6 on average. On the Amazon days, closer to 4. And on the non-Amazon days, closer to 6 to 7. But sometimes I try to go home and take a nap and then have my day and then take a nap before work. But that's so hard. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out what time I'm gonna sleep today. I'm gonna aim for 6 hours, which is a lot. K-Max says I need at least 7 to feel good. That's good. That's a good number. If I go to bed at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 7, 2. I also like to do stuff when kids are in school. Oh, you never get it? Do you get it on your off days? That's when I get that sweet sleep. When I don't have to go to Amazon, Like today's Wednesday. Wednesday's my Friday, so I don't have Amazon till Sunday, even though I took that day off. So I'll get home Thursday morning, and then I'll take a nap, 2 hours, 3 hours max. Then I get up for the whole day, and then by the nighttime, probably midnight, I'll go to sleep, and oof, the weekend is good. Hi, good morning, Illegally Blonde. Yeah, I get it on my off days. Good. That's good. I have 3 off days. But because my body's out of whack, sometimes it's weird, but I don't care. I'm happy on my days off, which are not, they're hair days, but doing hair is like just fun. Usually, unless someone's making me do something hard, but I'm dwindling the hard stuff away. Off days are fun, but I don't have any off days. I like to work. Like, I don't know. I like work or business. It's just exciting to me. I have a client that retired, and I'm like, don't you want to go back to work? And she's like, nope. Her job is watching Netflix. But when she used to work, she's been coming to me like 13, 14 years. She's always been a manager in I don't know what they call it, in nursing homes, like the nutrition thing, where they take care of the food for them. She was always in charge of that. They would always call her. And I'm like, isn't this your off time? She's like, yes. Like, she was so busy. So I just can't even believe that she's actually being retired. I have another client that's retired. He retired from, I don't know which company, but he retired and then he got a job, an easier job. His wife just passed of cancer as well, maybe 4 to 6 months ago. It's so sad. He used to be a professional boxer. And that's not my other client that was a professional boxer. So, are there any topics you would like to talk about before I change the topic? It's going to be about hair, so if you don't want to hear that, what do you want to talk about? I'm going to give 1 minute or less if someone has a topic they want. I burned 284 calories, 285, and I went 2.2 miles. My step count is for September 24th. Oh, my kids, their sister's birthday is tomorrow. 7,756. How old is she gonna be? She's probably gonna be like 29. Okay, yay, you came up with something. K-Max says, what's your view on counting calories? Does it work? My opinion is calories in, calories out is pretty much the weight loss secret, weight gain secret, period. Illegally Blunt said yes. That's my opinion. So this is my opinion based on my own research. Taking your body weight times 10 is gonna make you lose weight without even exercising or anything. And do I think the food matters? Yes and no. I've never experimented with it, but if you see on my personal channel, the last 2 days I've had fast food. The first day I had like almost 2,000 calories and I lost like 2.5 pounds. And I was like, I'm gonna have that same meal. So I had the same meal again. And and it was about, I had about 2,100 calories with no gym, but I did go to work, and my job is physical. Um, so yeah, like she said, long story short, yes, I definitely believe counting calories works, and I think everybody's calories is different. So even though I said times 10, I think everyone burns differently and their body takes different amounts of energy to function. So me personally, and people think I'm crazy, and it's wild. I weigh about 260. I don't want to say exactly because it's a competition channel. But if I had 2,600 calories today with no exercise, I truly believe tomorrow I would not be up unless I ate late or certain food that takes extra time to digest. I've seen that with myself. So, and I just say 10 because I've seen some people say 10 and it's just easy math. Some people say 10, 11, 12. But Nikki and I personally try to get protein, and me personally, anyway, that's my answer. Thanks for the topic. What's your view on it? Oh, and people gaining weight or gaining muscle, they need to get a surplus. I have a client who was a bodybuilder, not on stages, but I do have another client that was a bodybuilder on stages. Um, he also has cancer. I'm not making this up, you guys. Um, but he was like 160, and he packed on muscle to go up to like 220, 230. And he said the way he did it was he just ate all day. Even when he didn't want to, he would eat. And man, his body was night and day. And of course, he lifted weights. And I think that's why my Aaron, he's getting stronger, but he's not gaining his muscle. Because I don't think he gets enough calories, but he probably does now that he's back at college. But when he was here, he would go to Amazon, work hard for 10 hours, hard, and then he would get 200 grams of protein a day, go lift weights, but he wasn't worrying about his calories. And I think that's why his muscles don't get bigger, but he did get stronger. Okay. K-Max says, I've never consistently counted calories, but people like Dr. Fung says it doesn't work. Works at first, but then stops. Okay, I've never really been a calorie counter like that, even though I am now, because I can't do to eat whatever I want. And I do believe in tracking something. I'm tracking carbs. I don't know what, I need to read Dr. Fun's book. I've had the obesity code sitting on my dresser for years. A Legally Blonde believes that the fat intake matters more than anything. I disagree, but it doesn't matter if I disagree. And I intentionally put high fat because some other people are doing low fat, and I believe all diets work regardless. So I don't know the science behind it, but yeah. K-Max said, I did this weighing and measuring program that did work, but didn't stick with that either. Too much work. I think it all works. I think your weighing and measuring program works. I think every diet works. Illegally Blunt said, I gained 100 pounds in a year and a half. I ate junk and stopped getting off the couch. K-Mac, that's the thing. In my opinion, we all know what to do. We're just not doing it. And that is like, I'm going to go to my grave saying that everything works. We just don't do it. And we know, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 47. Every 47-year-old fat person knows how to lose it. Because I've done it 100 times, 100 different ways, and they all work. And it's not the diet's fault. And that's the biggest thing I'm trying to do. And that's what's motivating me right now. That's what's motivating me right now because I know there's so many people that know how to do it and they're just not because we don't have to. We don't have to do nothing as an adult. We have no one making us eat right, get to the gym, like for me to get to work on time. Like we have no boss. Okay, illegally blonde said I just I just have light food so I can be explosive when I need to. I do think food quality matters a lot for different reasons. For me, I'm just trying to lose weight right now. When I get into strength training, as far as getting stronger or gaining muscle, I gotta figure out all of that because I don't know. I want to be strong. I want to be able to compete with Nikki, even though she has a super head start on me. I want to be able to beat my own personal records. I am fascinated by science, biology, and muscles. Like, it's a fetish of mine. I love it. I just love the whole science of muscles. But as far as weight loss, I am a super duper fan of fasting. I really believe fat is fuel. So if I have all this fat hanging off of me, I feel like I don't need to eat that much. Even though I do, I'm not using fasting as the right tool, but at least I'm doing OMAD. And maybe as I do OMAD and stay away from the carbs, because I'm going based on what's worked for me in the past and how I feel and what gives me energy. The less I eat of food and the less I have of carbs, I have crazy energy. Crazy. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so excited. And it enhances my mood. I need to read the Dr. Fung book. Can you guys please remind me so I could just read it like I bought it? I've not followed Fung. I followed the other fasting guy, which I do not follow anymore. K-Max says, I love OMAD, but overeat at night. You have your OMAD at night and then you overeat. I feel like I'm overeating on my OMAD now. I feel like, I don't know how old you are, but I feel like we could all of us that are older, we've all done diets and we know which ones work best for us. My opinion. And what works for me is not going to work for you. And what works for, it's not one diet that works for everyone. And it will work for everyone, maybe, but that don't mean that's what we want to do. Illegally Blonde says, natural foods are the best way to go. Nothing processed. Fruit is the queen. Yes. For optimal health, in my opinion, I agree. I think I'm being loud. Food that we could grow and hunt, in my opinion, is optimal, but I'm not even close to that. I'm not even trying for that now. That's why my channel has foodie in it. So, but I do agree. Like, if I could just ask God, I'm not even trying this, I'm not even trying, but if I could ask God for something, diet-wise, this would be on the list. I would say, please make me only want to eat natural whole foods that are nourishing to my body from the earth. And please give me the money to buy the most natural one that's organic, not made in factories. Honestly, that would be ideal to me. Fruit should be the sugar. That craving that I have should be satisfied with the sugar. But me personally, that would be my prayer. But that's not even on my list of things I'm trying to do, but I do believe that. I believe in natural stuff and traditional stuff. Like if we lived on a farm or in another country. A lot of other countries, my ex-husband, one of them, I'm gonna talk about this on my I'm gonna talk about this on my channel because I've been married quite a bit of times, and that's a whole story in itself. But I don't want to say that on this channel. But my ex-husband reached out to me a week ago, and he moved to Gambia, and he said it's like they're 50 years behind us. So I know he's getting that real natural organic food that's organic because it's natural, and we do all this chemical crap here. Yes, look out for that video on my channel because it's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be extremely controversial because I've been married quite a few times and I don't feel like the H word. I don't feel like the H word at all. I live my life trying to please God. So if I marry you, my intention is that is for permanent. I don't choose for you to cheat on me, or I don't choose for you to not keep your word. Like, I'm not choosing this. I didn't choose to raise these boys by myself, but I can't be cheated on. I can't be neglected. I just can't be treated wrong by anybody. That's why I might complain about being alone, but I'd rather be alone than be around people that treat me bad. And I will block. I will block if you disrespect me or put me down because I don't need that in my life. If I could divorce my kid's dad, I could definitely block you when you say something so rude and unnecessary. No, I'm not having it in my life. I'm not doing it. Okay. Dang, I think I missed. Oh, you deleted your comment. I didn't get to it. Okay, she deleted her comment. Okay. Dang, I wish I would have read it quick. That's like when somebody says, Nikki will be like, oh, I was going to say something, but never mind. I'm like, no, you're going to say it now. Like, I need to know what you was going to say. Okay. Okay, K-Max says I'm older, perimenopausal. So you're like my age? K-Max says yes, natural foods. Illegally Blonde says crying emoji, laughing face. She didn't say that, but that's the emoji she put. Illegally Blonde said my son is in Georgia. He said all they ate the whole trip was steak and eggs. He will be home Friday after a month. Oh, steak and eggs. Man, you just reminded me I'm supposed to cook at home, and I have steakums, not steak. I have steakums, and I was thinking about making that. Steakums. I might make that with my zero carb tortillas. Alpine Green says, have you tried bone broth for energy when you fast? I'm starting today. My doctor recommended if I fast. Bone broth, I don't use it hot. I don't fast like I should anymore, but maybe I'll be getting into it. But bone broth is amazing. It's extremely low calorie, like 50, like, I don't even know if it's 50. I think it's 50 calories for 1 cup and like 8 to 9 grams of protein. It's amazing. Thank you for that tip. Thank you. Because bone broth is yes. Yes. Illegally Blonde said bone broth is great for fasting, warms you up. I feel like I'm starting to get my mojo back. I hope I just keep going. Like, I used to be so disciplined, you guys. Like, super disciplined. And I love that. It's exciting. It makes me happy. When I'm not feeling happy, it makes me happy. Alpine Green said, does it give energy? I never fasted more than 2 days. I would say I haven't used it enough. But I put it in a pot and I season it and then I drink it and I feel like I had a meal. So that's what it does for me. What is your plan you're doing right now? You're welcome. Illegally Blonde says not really, Alpine. For me, it helps me keep going. Like, I don't know if it's mentally, but I season it up so I feel like I'm having a meal. What is your fasting you're doing right now? But I will tell you, I've definitely fasted for more than 2 days. And the fasting in itself, whatever the body's doing, dang, I forgot what you asked. What was the question? Oh, does it give you energy? The fasting itself gives me energy. And eating less, like if I'm doing an OMAD 500 calories for the day, just having less food in my body gives me more energy. Or if I eat healthier choices. Maybe because the body, I'm just guessing. Maybe because the body doesn't have to deal with all the crap and break down all the different things you're eating. And, maybe we could have more energy to do other things. I'm not sure. But fasting, from my experience, and I've done a lot of fasts, I'm about to get upset with myself right now because it is someone put on my channel, on my video, have I tried those weight loss injections? And I'm like, I've experienced fasting. I don't need that. I just need to use the tools, the natural tools my body has. I'm not knocking those of you that do any of that. I'm just like anti that though, for me. Because I know our bodies are so amazing. Maybe 3 days in a row, salad, plain, bland protein. Just eat to get this off. I feel like crud being heavy. I know. I totally get it. I feel gigantic at 260. And at 240, like 240, I feel like I'm starting to get skinny. Like, even when I'm smiling, I feel like a big balloon. All these pounds really matter and affect us. 5-10 pounds makes a big difference. So that's why fasting, I love that you're doing maybe 3 days in a row. Because just getting that chunk off is so motivational, makes us feel better. It's just, so many benefits. I love it. You guys are making me want to fast, but I'm already fasting. Okay. So I'm doing OMAD plus a snack, but the last 2 days I didn't have the snack, but I might today. Alpine says inflammation. I have everything aches. Oh no, you move so much. Mieka, you're stronger than you know. Physically, you have a lot of strength. Thanks. That is what I'm trying to tell myself. Let me show people what I really got. But people that can't move a lot, that's where I believe diet is everything. I think diet is like 80%. Illegally blunt, so even if you can't move a lot, but you fasting or intermittent fasting or choosing better foods, we can still get it off. Illegally blunt says, Alpine, you will have better energy on fruit juice. Alpine says, thank you, Illegally Blonde. I will start your top today too. Tip. Smoothies are it too. Man, okay, that's part of my big plan, but not now. I would like OMAD plus a protein smoothie. So filling. All kinds of nutrients. And I'm not into juicing because I think the whole fruit has so many good nutrients in it. But in the green vegetables, because the calories are so little bit, there's nutrients and there's barely any calories. But I want it to taste good. So then I'll add a date. Add a date for the yummy sweetness. Because if you put a date in the freezer and eat it, it tastes like the best candy. Illegally Blonde says, you want to drop weight fast? ? Eat fruit when you're hungry. Do it temporarily until you crave a meat, then eat chicken breasts and light meats. I'm gonna show what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just never mind that. I'm trying to add an exercise for me personally. That's what I'm doing right now. Because the first 2 days, I did not. but I have to anyway. Illegally Blonde says, Mieka, I love those treats you make. Alpine said, thank you so much, ladies. You're welcome. Which treats do you make, Illegally Blonde? So I will say, dang, it's already been an hour. You guys, thank you. You guys chatted with me so long. It's already been an hour. I didn't even know where. Last time I looked at the calories, it was at 230. Illegally Blonde. Do you like Snickers? Because you take that date and put some peanut butter and some nuts and then put some chocolate around it. Sugar free or not, it's probably good. No, don't even put chocolate because I know you're healthy. Do some coconut oil and some baking cocoa and cover it in that and put it in the freezer. Whew. Snickers, it tastes like Snickers. I'm gonna try so hard to start making recipe videos because I think it was Jennifer that said, I wish I could lose weight eating what you eat. I gotta get this weight off. Oh my gosh. Gotta get the weight off. Okay. This is what we've accomplished today, you guys. And I really credit that to y'all. We went 3.52 miles. We burned 455 calories. And we've done 1 hour. And we did an interval training. And yay. And I have to go home to make sure my kid gets up. Okay, Illegally Blonde says, I got dates when I became a Ramadanian because of Nikki. Awesome. Thank you. They're good. They're so good. I'm gonna have some today, but I'm gonna make it like I just told you. I'm gonna cut it open, take out the seed, put some crunchy peanut butter, put some other nuts in there if I have some, and then I'm gonna close it up, and then I'm gonna put it with some sugar-free or sugar, coat it with some of that stuff that I make my treats with. And then put it in the freezer. Ooh, it's gonna taste like Snickers. I don't think I used to, I've never had dates before becoming Muslim ever in my whole life. And I became Muslim at 29. I didn't even know what a date was. Okay, so this is gonna be 65 minutes on the live stream, 65 minutes on this. We did a lot of calories. Fasted. These are fasted because my food was at, what time did I eat? I probably ate at 2, I can't remember. I think I ate at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock p.m. So it's pretty fasted. I'm a rebel. Thank you guys for voting in the poll. I'm going to end the poll if I can figure out how. Oh, I figured out how. Okay. If I'm going to go to sleep, I'm going to have to take sleep aid. Because I feel zero sleepy right now. I should go to the laundromat next. I'm pretty sure they fixed the drain, which is great. No more big flood a small flood in the kitchen. I'm not working out hard when you see I can talk easy. Let's see what my heart rate is. My heart rate's 107, 108. That's like super not big effort, but 480 calories is a lot, so oh well. Let's see how many it says I burned today. This gives no steps. I'm at 78.59 now. I think I'm gonna go to the gym at my complex. Maybe. All I know is today's about to be productive, but I am gonna sleep. Okay, you guys, I gotta screenshot this because we finished. Good job. Good job. Thank you guys so much, because if you were not talking to me, there's no way. There's no way I would have did all that. My plan was 45 minutes. Steady state cardio is great for you. Yeah, like walking. That was like walking. But it burned probably, if I walked with no effort like that, it probably would have burned like 300 calories maybe instead of 450. I'm gonna clean the machine. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good about this. What I don't feel good about is I should be going to do some weights. But I'm not going to. Bad job. Very, very bad. Thank you. Do, 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 do. My son should be practicing basketball. I doubt he's gonna try out. He's a senior, and the only team he could get is varsity. And Aaron is done. Aaron is done with sports, and I'm not okay with that. But he's 19 now, so I can't force him. But he's such a good boy. I listened to an Islamic lecture at work, and then I sent it to him. Well, he sent me, because we're on the Duolingo app, and we're partners in the challenge this week. And you could send the other person like a boost to get extra points. So he sent me the boost at a crazy time, like almost midnight. So I knew he was up, and I was listening to the lecture. So I sent to him, and he said, I'm gonna watch it. That just melts my heart, because when I send it to the other ones, no response. Would they watch it? The chances are like point 0.001%. But if I was rich, I would like, I was thinking with Nikki, I don't think she's gonna see this. Oh, illegally blunt said, I miss my Elijah. He's been working away too long. Oh, yeah. Our kids, like, my son says, I'm not a kid anymore. They're always our kids. As long as we're their parent, they're our kids, which they don't understand. Thanks, you too. I need to be swimming. Swim, 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 swim. This is a food pantry. It's open 10 to 2. You just sign the book, and then you could get 6 items per customer. 10 to 2. Yeah. And then they have kids zone for your kids, and then they have the Best Buy Teen Tech Center. Man, our gyms are such a blessing. This is not the one, this is my gym. And then the one sun out. It's not sun out. It's cloudy. It's cloudy. Oh, I hope he's up before I get home. I hope he's up. Oh, look at all the people leaving the gym. They got their workout in. Good job, everybody. Good job. That's all I got today, you guys. That's all I got. Oh, really? I have the same weather as a Legally Blonde. Man, I love skies. I just love science. I should have been a science teacher. It's so amazing. Like, golly. Dang, science is so cool. Like, look at these electro lines. Oh my gosh, guess what, you guys? Our Amazon is going to be one of the first to send packages with drones starting this month. I'm like, what the heck? So it's going to be deliveries to anyone that is 7 miles away from us or within 7 miles. Have a great day. You too, K-Mac. I don't know how I feel about it, but I think they said, I'm going to take my shoes off. I think they said the goal is 250 packages a month. We're one of the first buildings to do it. I don't like that. I don't want to see a bunch of packages in the air. How do you guys feel about that? I'm going to be talking about that this week because it's weirdo. It's so weird to me. I don't like it. It's too much technology. It's too much technology. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. This is a conservative channel. So the other thing I want to talk about, I'm not going to talk about. But I got a crush at work. I got a crush on that person. And that person gave me a big old smile today for the first time. And I was like, you like me back? But the chances of them being Muslim is like 0.0. I gotta go. My child. 0.001. And because I've been listening to so much Quran, it's making me more want a Muslim man. And because my ex-husband, that's Muslim, called me. We had like an hour conversation. I really want to be equally yoked. The Bible talks about it. The Quran talks about equally yoked. But it doesn't say equally yoked, but it means the same thing. That's really what I want. But he looks some kind of Spanish speaking country. I don't want to say which one, maybe Mexican. I don't know, but he's tall. And I guess he works for Amazon. He's the one that fixes stuff. I don't know what you would call that. Mechanical engineer, not sure. But I was like, oh, okay. We know each other. Do we know each other? We've never spoken. But that's all I'm going to say here. But that made me a happy camper. And that was just when I was leaving. While he was taking his little utility tools chart. Yeah. I haven't had a crush in a while. But yeah, I gotta admit I have a crush. And for me, I need to not be looking at, I'm not trying to look around at men. Because in our religion, Nikki and I's religion, we're supposed to lower our gaze. Okay, so I don't need to be looking for my crush. I need to just lower my gaze. Yeah, and if I'm in the gym and there's some, guys that might be looking good, I shouldn't even know about it because I'm lowering my gaze. I'm there to do my business, okay, which is work out. That is something I need to work on. And that would be very tough. I work on it a little bit, but there's other things I need to work on more. Like, I don't want to wear short sleeve shirts, which is not, it's comfortable to me, but it's not becoming of a practicing Muslim woman. Nikki has a better standard of, modesty, both in speech and in clothing. And I need to tighten up. Illegally Blonde says, my yolks are scrambled. That's funny. Yolks. That's how you spell it. Okay. I think I'm getting sleepy. Okay, let me get there because my kid should already be up. The bus comes at 7:30, but he is not going to take it because he's a senior. I'm like, just get on the freaking bus. If I get my money right, I'm about to offer him $100 every Friday, but not given to him, towards his car. Because I really need him to get his butt to school. Like, I don't know what else to do. So yeah, I don't know what the heck to do, but I am gonna get, okay, you guys, please remind me, because some of y'all be coming to, I see you a lot on lives. Please remind me and ask me, did I find some kind of alarm that could shake him or something? Because that alarm, I can't get an alarm louder than what he has because we have neighbors and I don't want to wake the neighbors. So I need to see, there's gotta be something else for people that can't hear or something. There's gotta be like maybe a vibrating pillow. Like, I'm not even joking, because he's almost 18 and he needs to be able to get up himself. But have a great day. Thank you. Woo, woo.